Top 20 Technical Writer Interview Questions and Answers. A technical writer is charged with preparing instruction manuals and writing articles which break down technical information for easier understanding. These writers also develop, gather and relay information among customers and manufacturers. You must assess key areas when interviewing a person for such a position. If you are looking for a job as a technical writer, the following 20 questions will help you prepare adequately. 1. Why are you interested in this role? Sample answer: I enjoy technical writing. I started working on related projects during my campus days and has, over time, developed a lot of skills and interest. I believe that this job will help me advance even further. 2. What are the roles of a technical writer? Sample answer: a technical writer breaks down technical information into easy to understand bits. He or she prepares instruction manuals and articles as well as gathering and relaying technical information between different stakeholders in an organization. 3. What are the qualities that a technical writer should have? Sample answer: a technical writer should be accurate owing to the nature of work involved. He or she should break down and pass information clearly to avoid ambiguity. Furthermore, a technical writer should be able to organize and schedule his or her work properly. It is also crucial that he or she learns to write plainly. 4. What major challenge did you face during your last role? How did you handle it? Sample answer: my last role was heavily demanding, and so at first, I had problems with meeting deadlines. I'd always submit articles late or just in time. However, I learned to organize myself and teamwork, and was in no time completing my hours before the deadline. 5. Describe your daily routine as a technical writer. Sample answer: I will be reporting to work in the morning, ready for a task. After getting one, I will play around with a product, then interview subject matter experts to learn how it works before conducting audience research. I will then write the documentation and conduct additional research. Basically, my work will be all about writing. 6. Describe briefly about your technical writing experience. Sample answer: this is my 5th year with Smith & Co. as a senior technical writer. I began as a junior technical writer, handling no-so-complex work. While there, I developed soft skills that have proven essential in my career. Right now, I am a senior technical writer charged with the development and promotion of the adoption of templates for both system and database information. I have learned to consult widely and manage my roles efficiently. 7. What kind of strategies and mindset is required for this role? Sample answers: one strategy that has always worked for me over and over again is teamwork. I believe that technical writers should work closely with other stakeholders and parties to prevent mistakes that may be costly. I also believe that this role requires someone who understands the user and loves to challenge himself or herself, given that some tasks are usually really demanding. A technical writer should also have a positive mindset. 8. What is the biggest challenge that you foresee in this job? Sample answer: I have always mastered submitting and completing my work on time. However, owing to the size of your company, I may have to work twice as hard to do that. I work hard and therefore, that will not be a problem in the long run. 9. How do you stay motivated at work? Sample answer: I am a go-getter. I ensure that I excellently perform any task I am offered. I also love challenging myself and feel motivated every time I exceed my goals and expectations. 10. Describe a time when you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. Sample answer: there is a time I could not separate content from information and ended up drafting a meaningless document that almost cost me my job. However, I learned to always clearly assess what I am getting from the engineers and the stakeholders before starting any due process. 11. Which tools do you use on a regularly? Sample answer: I use several tools for my day-to-day operations. These include WordPress, Adobe RoboHelp, Microsoft Visio, Adobe FrameMaker and Notepad++. 12. How do you always ensure that you produce quality work? Sample answer: I first run keyword analysis researches on the topic to ensure that I stay relevant. I research the content topic afterwards and consult with the subject matter experts to ascertain that there are no mistakes. I also run further researches and gather all the necessary information before writing the document. It doesn't stop here. I always ensure that my grammar is flawless and my content optimized for easier visibility on search engines. 13. How do you handle criticism? Sample answer: I always appreciate criticism because it helps me become better at my work. I always take the points seriously and strive to improve. 14. What are some of the skills that you need as a technical writer? Sample answer. A technical writer should have excellent research, planning and execution skills. He or she should be able to collaborate with other writers and be an excellent communicator. He should also possess great organization and editing skills. 15. What are some of the difficulties that you have faced working with a subject matter expert, and how did you overcome them? Sample answer. I once had an issue with an SME regarding scheduling. However, after careful thinking, I decided to change my contact hours in favor of completing the task. 16. Tell us about a recent technical project that you worked on and how you completed it. Sample answer. The last project I did was on roofing. I completed a bulky catalog order for roofing supplies on time after carefully researching and gathering all the necessary information. I also had to seek the help of an SME. 17. Do you have a favorite style of citation? What are some of the citations that you use regularly? Sample answer. I have vast experience in both MLA and APA citations. However, I mostly prefer the Chicago style since it offers me the level of uniqueness I want in my projects. Nonetheless, I can use all of them effectively. 18. Do you prefer working alone or as part of a team? Sample answer. I have worked alone in the past on several projects. However, I prefer working as part of a team since I appreciate collaborating with others. Teamwork also allows me to explore my interpersonal and communication skills further, which has greatly helped me in my line of work. 19. What are some of the problems that you have faced during information gathering? Sample answer. Information gathering can prove to be challenging at times. At times I had challenges coordinating with the subject matter expert. I also didn't know what to expect and had to multitask, which was quite challenging owing to the volume of work that I had at hand. 20. What are some of the publication tools that you have worked on? Sample answer. I have been using several documentation and publication tools over time. Some of the recent ones are MediaWiki, WordPress, Calameo, Prexy, Madcap Flare and Atavist.